Hello students, welcome all of you. Today we will continue with vectors. Now we have seen triangle law of vector addition. Now we are going to see what is polygonal law of vector addition. So if there are several vectors which are in same orientation, if there are several vectors which are in same orientation, like suppose this is vector A, this is vector B, this is vector C, this one is vector D. कशा आहे clockwise. Then their resultant will be anti-clockwise vector. Resultant will be in opposite sense, closing the polygon. हा कसा होता unclosed polygon होता ना. So there are number of vectors. What is this law? Polygon law of vector addition. Write down. If there are number of vectors represents the side of a polygon in a specific sense, in same sense म्हणजे काय tail head same sense मध्ये असतील, then the resultant will be in reverse sense, in opposite sense. Now this sense is clockwise as per the clock. So resultant will be anti-clockwise, completing the polygon. Suppose this side अशी मोठी असेल थोडीशी. So resultant will be this, completing the polygon. This resultant will be vector A plus vector B plus vector C plus vector D. Now this is the polygonal law of vector addition. Okay? Write down the definition. कसं करू शकता तुम्ही बघा. A plus B, resultant will be this. This is the resultant. R is equal to A plus B. Now A plus B plus C. So this one will be the resultant. R is equal to A plus B plus C. Now A plus B plus C and D. So A plus B plus C and D. This will be the final result. Okay? So this is polygonal law of vector addition. Next one, parallelogram law of vector addition. Parallelogram law of vector addition. Here, see. Pause the video and write this. Definition I have told you. Now in parallelogram of vector addition, if two vectors originates from a same point means now the vectors are not in same sense. If two vectors originate from same point म्हणजे तिथे काय असणार, त्यांची टेल असणार, दोघांची पण टेल. Originate म्हणजे एका पॉइंट मधून बाहेर पडले, ठीक आहे. That means there will be their tail. Okay. Now that means they are not in same sense. Same sense म्हणजे following each other पाहिजे होते. ते following असतील का? नसणार आहे following. एकाचं दोन इकडे असेल, एकाचं दोन इकडे असेल. They are not following each other. One will not follow each other. So suppose this is a vector, this is another vector. Now see, both vectors originate from this point A or O. This is OA vector, this is OB vector. Now when two vectors originate from a same point, that means their tail is at the same point, such that they represents two sides of parallelogram. Such that they represents the sides of a parallelogram. Then their resultant will be the diagonal of parallelogram. असं म्हटलेलं आहे. म्हणजे काय, जर टू वेक्टर्स असतील असे, ते पॅरलोग्रामची साइड शो करत असतील, तर हा त्यांचा रिझल्टंट असेल असं सांगितलंय. दिस विल बी A plus B. बघूया हे असं होईल का, कन्स्ट्रक्शन करून बघू. आता हे तर फॉलो करत नाहीत ना, हा टेल आहे, हा हेड आहे, हा टेल आहे, हा हेड आहे, याला मी पॅरलली आणि छोटा पाहिजे याला पॅरलली इथे शिफ्ट केला. Now this is A, shifted A. Okay. Now these are these following each other. Tail, head. Now these vectors are in same sense. And कोणता sense है? Counter clockwise, anti clockwise. Resultant will be clockwise. Now this will be your resultant. This is the resultant. Vector A plus vector B. बघा आला की नाही diagonal? Why diagonal? This is the parallel shifting of vector B. This is the parallel shifting of vector B. So this is the diagonal. So what we can say, write the definition. If two vectors originate from a same point, that means their tail is at that point. Their tails are at a common point. Such the vectors, if they represents two adjacent side of a parallelogram, adjacent sides of a parallelogram, then the resultant will be its diagonal. Resultant will be its diagonal. थोड़ा सा ऐसा झाला मतलब थोड़ा क्लिक करना, full click झाला. जरा से एक side कुठली तरी कमी जास्त होईल. Then the resultant will be their diagonal, its diagonal. Okay, R is equal to A plus B. Now we are going to find what is the resultant of A and B. Suppose angle between vector A and vector B is theta. Suppose this angle is theta. Angle between the resultant and vector B is alpha. Angle between resultant and vector A is beta. बघा कोणते कोणते आहेत? अल्फा कोणता आहे? रिझल्टंटचा B सोबत. बीटा कोणता आहे? रिझल्टंटचा A सोबत. आणि थीटा काय आहे? बिटवीन A and B. Theta is the angle between A and B. Now, what I will do? Okay. आता जरा नीट झालं. I will draw altitude here. Altitude. This point is B. This point is C. Now I will name this point as D. So tell me, if this angle is theta, this angle will also be equal to theta. Why? The two sides, these two sides of parallelogram are parallel. Opposite pairs are parallel. So if this angle is theta, this angle should be equal to theta. Why? Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. So if this is theta, then this angle will be also theta. Okay? समझते क्या? हाँ थीटा है. हाँ फुल एंगल थीटा है. So हा थीटा है या दोन वेक्टर मधला. तर हाच वेक्टर मी इथे शिफ्ट केला पॅरलली. म्हणजे हा वेक्टर आणि हा वेक्टर काय पॅरलल आहे. मग हा थीटा असेल तर हा पण थीटा असेल. करस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल्स. ठीक आहे. एक 9th 10th मध्ये शिकला असेल तुम्ही करस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल्स. नाउ दिस एंगल इज थीटा. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू फाइंड द रिजल्टेंट. नाउ एक्चुअली द रिजल्टेंट इज द Pythagoras. We can find the resultant using Pythagoras theorem. This is O, this is D, this is C. This is resultant OC. OC is the resultant. Resultant vector is OC vector. Okay. And it is the Pythagoras of OD and CD. How to find resultant? Tell me. OC square is equal to OD square plus CD square. So OC will be equal to under root OD square plus CD square. कळतं ना? पायथागोरस म्हणजे काय असतं? हायपोटेन्यूज स्क्वेअर इज इक्वल टू बेस स्क्वेअर प्लस परपेंडिकुलर स्क्वेअर or sum of the squares of other two sides. is the Pythagoras theorem by Pythagoras. This is by Pythagoras. Pythagoras. Now tell me, this is OB. OB means vector B up to this. ठीक है ना? Up to this is B. OB is B. Magnitude of OB is what? B. What is CD? CB is A. This is A ना? महाज आपण इथं शिफ्ट केलाय, so this is A. So in this triangle, this is theta, this is A. So what is BD and what is CD? Now tell me, BD upon BC adjacent upon hypotenuse is cos theta. Adjacent upon hypotenuse is cos theta. That means BD, what is BC? BC is vector A cos theta. So we can write BD is equal to A cos theta. Hazala BD. What is CD? CD upon BC. CD upon BC. Opposite upon adjacent. Perpendicular upon opposite upon hypotenuse. This is adjacent upon hypotenuse, cos theta. Opposite upon hypotenuse, sin theta. So BC will be vector A, hence CD is equal to BC sin theta, hence CD is equal to A sin theta. Vector A sin theta. BC vector A. Okay. Now we have value of BD and CD. Why BD is required? CD will be required here. But BD का पाहिजे आपल्याला. बघा आपल्याला OB माहिती आहे, पण OD माहित नाही. OD पाहिजे नाही तर. So what is OD? OD is OB plus BD. OD एवढा आहे. OD is equal to OB plus BD. What is OB? OB is vector B. What is BD? BD just now we have found out, it is A cos theta. This is OD. Okay. CD we have. This is OD. Apply the Pythagoras theorem. OC is equal to under root OD square plus CD square. Now OC is equal to square root of OD square म्हणजे याचा पूर्ण स्क्वेअर B plus A cos theta whole square plus CD square. CD square म्हणजे याचा स्क्वेअर. CD square A sin theta चा स्क्वेअर. दिसतंय का इथे पर्यंत? लेट मी चेक. Okay, it is visible. Now here you are saying A plus B the whole square. It is A plus B the whole square. Open it. Open the bracket. What is A plus B the whole square? A square plus B square plus 2AB. That means B square plus A or A. A plus B the whole square. A square plus 2AB. 2BA cos theta. म्हणजे 2 into this. So 2 into this plus second term square. A square cos square theta. हे काय आहे? A square sin square theta. नाउ इथे बघा a स्क्वेअर cos स्क्वेअर थीटा आणि a स्क्वेअर sin स्क्वेअर थीटा. If I take a square common, if I take a square common, it will be c b square. याला रिअरेंज केलं b ला मी ab लिहू शकतो ना, काय फरक पडतो? 4 into 3 12, 3 into 4 12. So a into b and b into a same असेल. Plus इथून a square common, inside the bracket it is cos square theta plus sin square theta. 10th class, do you remember what is the sin square theta plus cos square theta? This bracket will be 1. Sin square theta plus cos square theta will be 1. Okay, now we are remaining with only the three terms: a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So this OC is the resultant. OC is nothing but what? Resultant. See, OC is nothing but resultant. Resultant. So this is the formula for resultant. Resultant OC. काय formula? Under root vector a square plus vector b square. A square plus b square plus 2ab. A square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So this is how you are going to find the resultant. So this proof is very important. काय केलं समजलं का? व्हिडिओ पॉज करा, पाठीमागे जा, परत बघा काय केलेलं आहे. ठीक आहे, वेक्टर a आहे, वेक्टर b आहे, a ला पॅरलल इथे शिफ्ट केलं. tell head this will be the resultant because this is anti clockwise, resultant will be clockwise. हा रिझल्टंट झाला. त्या b ला पण मी वरती शिफ्ट केलं. या कॉम्बिनेशन पॉइंटला मी c नाव दिलं. इथून एक अल्टिट्यूड ड्रॉ केला, त्याला d नाव दिलं. ठीक आहे. नाउ OB and BD combines OD. हा OD. For this OD we need BD and for OC we need CD as well as OD. First of all, for OC, to find OC by Pythagoras theorem, we need OD and CD. For OD, we need OB and BD. Out of these two, OB we have. What is OB? OB is vector B. OB is vector B. So OB we have. So we need BD and CD. So BD and CD. For BD and CD, I will use this right angle triangle altitude. In this triangle, this is A. A is the hypotenuse. Adjacent upon hypotenuse, base upon hypotenuse is cos theta. So from there, BD is A cos theta. Opposite upon adjacent, perpendicular upon opposite upon hypotenuse, or perpendicular upon hypotenuse is sin theta. So CD is A sin theta. So now we have BD and CD, but OD is equal to OB plus BD. So OD is equal to OB. OB is B and BD is A sin theta. A cos theta. OC is from Pythagoras theorem, it is OD square plus CD square. In place of OD square, OD is value B plus A cos theta, full value, whole square, plus CD. CD is A sin theta. A sin theta the square. A plus B the whole square. First term square plus twice first term into second term plus second term the whole square plus this A square as well. Out of the last two terms, I will take A square as common. Sin square plus cos square will be equal to 1. Now remaining terms are a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So this is the formula for resultant when two vectors are given, where theta is the angle between the two vectors. So what is A? A is the magnitude of the first vector, B is the magnitude of the second vector, and theta is the angle between the two vectors. Theta is the angle between the two vectors. Okay. How to find the theta? How to find theta? How to find this alpha? Resultant चा आन्सर तर तुम्हाला मिळाला की रिझल्टंट किती असेल. Resultant, how much is the resultant? What is the value of resultant that we know? resultant is, this is the magnitude of resultant actually. This is the magnitude of resultant. Resultant किती असेल, resultant ची लेंथ किती असेल हे आपल्याला कळलं. पण resultant कुठे असेल, resultant चा हा अँगल किती असेल, हा अँगल किती असेल हे जर आपल्याला माहित करायचं असेल, so we have to use trigonometry. Now in this triangle, this is C, इथं बघा C, इथं आहे D, इथं आहे अल्फा. We have to find this alpha, इथं आहे O. So what is tan alpha? Tan alpha, it is CD upon OD. CD upon OD. Opposite upon adjacent. Perpendicular upon base is the tan alpha. So what is CD? CD आपण find केलं आहे. CD किती आहे? A sin theta. A sin theta. What is OD? OD किती आहे? B plus A cos theta. B plus A cos theta. So this is the answer. Tan alpha is equal to A sin theta upon B plus A cos theta. This is how we are going to locate where is the resistance resultant. Okay, काय समजलं नसेल तर व्हिडिओ पाठीमागे घ्या, पॉज करा, रिवाइंड करा आणि लिहून घ्या. This is the resultant of vector. How to find resultant? हे पण लिहून घ्या, पॉज करून मी पुस्तक लिहायचं. याला टायटल काय देणार? हे काय होतं? याचं टायटल काय होतं? टायटल angle of resultant with vector B, सोबत किती अँगल असेल ते आपण फाइंड करू. Next, resolution of vectors. Resolution of vectors. Resolve means divided into two parts or two dimensions or three dimensions. For example, या ब्लॉकला suppose if I apply force in this direction, तर हा कुठे जाईल? असा इकडे जाईल, इथं जाईल. That means it has covered some distance in x direction as well as some distance in y direction. इकडे गेला ना, असा गेला. So थोडं डिस्प्लेसमेंट असं x मध्ये पण आहे, थोडं y मध्ये पण आहे. That means, and suppose मी असा फोर्स अप्लाय केला असता तर, if force is in horizontal direction, then it will go here. It will only cover distance in x direction. If I apply force from downward direction, it will go upward. It will cover the distance only in y direction. But as I apply force in inclined direction, inclined way, that means out of the applied force, it has some component in x direction. याचा काहीतरी x direction ला इफेक्ट असणार आहे. And remaining component in y direction. It will have two components, two sub-components, म्हणजे two sub-parts. याच्यामध्ये काही इफेक्ट x ला झालाय, काही y ला झालाय. That's why the final displacement have some effect in x direction and some effect in y direction. But if I apply the total force in this direction, then what will happen? It will go here only. It displaces in x direction. If I apply downward force, म्हणजे from downward side, it will go only in y direction. There will be no effect in x direction. But as I apply inclined force, there must some effect in x and some effect in y. So we have to see what are the effects of any vector in two directions. Okay. So suppose this is vector A. This is the angle theta. So this vector A will have two of its components. One is in x direction and one is in y direction. इथं असेल ax, याला म्हणूया आपण ay हा असेल a. काय असतील ओ x आणि y ते आपल्याला चेक करायचं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी मस्ट नो ॲट व्हॉट अँगल. मी असं म्हटलं का हा जितका x मध्ये डिस्प्लेस झालाय तितकाच अमाउंट न y मध्ये डिस्प्लेस झाला असेल. whether I have said the amount it displaced in x direction is same as that of amount is displaced in y direction. No, I just have said it displays some amount in x and some amount in y. When the displacement is same, when x displacement in x direction, when displacement in y direction are same, when this angle is 45 degree, because 45, 90, if I apply the force exactly at the center, म्हणजे इकडे पण 45 डिग्री इकडे पण 45 डिग्री आहे, तर हा x आणि y काय असणार आहे, सेम असणार. हा जसं इकडे जाईल तसं x च्या डायरेक्शन x मध्ये मोशन जास्त असेल, इकडे असेल फोर्स तर y मध्ये मोशन जास्त असेल, सेंटरला असेल तर x आणि y सेम असतील. सो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन थीटा. हा थीटा किती आहे या थीटावरती डिपेंड करतं की याचे कंपोनेंट्स कसे पडतात. हा आहे x. So I will parallelly shift this AY here. I will shift AY here. This is AY. Y component of vector A. Y component of vector A. These are the x components. X and Y. This is the x component and this is vector A. This is vector A. Now, अब बच्चों का क्या है? Adjacent upon hypotenuse. Ax upon A. Adjacent upon hypotenuse is cos theta. Hence, x component of vector is A cos theta. X component magnitude बदल होता है, not about the direction. So x component theta च्या जवळ जो असतो ना, always remember component which is near to theta, adjacent to theta is always cos, and component which is away from theta is always sin. Let's check. Ay upon A म्हणजे काय? Opposite upon hypotenuse. Opposite upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse is sin theta. So Ay is A sin theta. So always remember component of vector near to theta is cos. हा ax काय आहे? theta च्या जवळचा आहे. Near to theta is cos and component of vector away from theta, ay is away to theta. It is far from theta. So component of vector away from the angle is sin theta. Component of vector near to theta is cos theta. So these two are the resolved vectors. These are the resolved vectors. Resolved vectors of main vector A. This is the main vector. So this concept is called resolution of vectors. I have resolved the vectors in two directions, x and y. So this is the component of vector in x direction and this is the component of vector in y direction. So students, hope you are studying well. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay at home. Okay? If you have any doubt, just call me or contact me on WhatsApp. Thank you very much.